We're back on the Vicky.
Yeah! Little James is still here, and we just chilling. I'm having so much fun, and I have to really say, Little James, no, I'm not just saying it because she here, because I'm a real bitch. This is one of my favorite interviews yet to come.
Oh.
I had a lot of favorites, but Little James he keeps giving me, everything is flowing. He's just making me feel it, and I love when a bitch is real, and I don't like a phony bitch. I know that. Now, anyway, Little James, I want to get into now. What happened, Little James, to latex? You knocked Miss Dante Balenciaga. Is it Dante Balenciaga? What happened with that whole situation? Like, what made you put your hands on that lady?
Well, what happened was, Kurt Con, ex-Lord, basically we was all in a Yahoo conference, and some type of conversation came up about Kurt. It wasn't a you know what I'm saying, like it was just his name somehow. And Dante just started going and like, I don't see Kurt's Vogue as a con. I think Con is gonna bring him down, blah blah blah. Basically just coming from my house. You know what I'm saying? So but at the same time, I kind of felt like he was playing because it was so out the blue. So I was just like, I was like, Miss Dante this, Miss Dante that. I was playing also. But when I realized she was serious, she gets to the point where she's like, y'all girls don't have nothing else to do with y'all life. Y'all just sit and worry about ballroom all day. Bitch, go to school. Just saying all that stuff, and I'm like, wait, like, bitch, who you talking to?
Right.
So, I was just like, once I realized that he was serious, like, I felt like maybe it was me that came off wrong to him. Once I got the information from Kurt said he took it seriously because he wanted him to come to Aga, and Kurt threw shade. So that's where the hostility came from, right? Okay. So basically after that, I was just like, I felt like I maybe I did something wrong. I was in a good mood, so I apologized. I apologized. I'm like, Dante, if I said something to offend you, you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I can admit to you know what I'm saying, if I'm wrong, which I really didn't know if I was wrong, but I was like, it's not gonna hurt to say I'm sorry, whatever. So I said I'm sorry, and he just continuously going on. So I was like, I apologized again, just in case he didn't.
This is over Yahoo. You apologized,
right? In a conference.
Okay.
So after that, I'm like, I'm getting mad because I just apologized to you twice and you still call yourself going in. Right. So I'm at this point where I'm like, Miss Dante, bitch, now I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. I'm not gonna fuss with you no more. So she's like, y'all girls say y'all gonna do da 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 da, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna argue with you no more. And I didn't argue no more. We was in a conference, we was talking to whoever we was talking to. He was still saying his smart slurs, but I wasn't saying nothing. My first time seeing him again after that was at the latex ball.
And that's when you just knocked her.
Right.
Now, Little James, I heard, sources told me that, did you get locked that night for that? Because I know the cops was out.
The cops, well, when I seen him, the cops was right there, but I mean, I guess like in the mood that I was in, so I told you when I seen you I was gonna punch you in your mouth. That's when I seen him. So regardless of whether the cops was there or not, I just felt as though that's when I wanted to do it. I did it, and they set me on a curb, but that was it.
Did he hit you back, or was it just a knock and that was it?
No. Afterwards, I got a phone call. Somebody said Dante just called me and told me that you snuck him and blah blah blah. But I mean, I started to react on that. Like, oh, I snuck you, so next time I'm just gonna tap you and then I'm gonna hit you in your mouth. But I was like, it's not a big deal because after I hit him, we seen each other maybe 3 times afterwards. Like
and
a couple
minutes. It's like y'all just don't speak.
No, we speak now.
Y'all cool now.
Right.
Oh, you Little James. So yeah, it's no hard feelings. Everything is cool. Now, Little James, Kobe. I want to just get into that. He's from LA, and I got this source. I used to be in LA because my ex. I don't want to talk about that, but. You was linked to Kobe. Yeah. What happened with the whole Kobe situation?
You mean what happened
as far as y'all dating or talking or whatever happened with that situation?
I can't. Okay, I know how.
Even though we know Little James in love, but I still have to get into personal because this is this is the show.
Okay, so what happened was I think it was the New York Awards 2007. 2008. It had to be 2008. We seen each other, we keep catching eye contact or whatever. So one day, he had sent me a friend request on MySpace. So I was like, oh, that's the cute boy that you know what I'm saying? I'd be like saying the balls and stuff. So I had sent him a message that was like, you keep looking at me, you could speak or whatever, and we was just like, from there we started talking, we was liking each other. I was single, he was single, and we started to like each other a little bit too much. So
what you mean a little bit too much?
Like basically, like it was like you're all the way over there and I'm all the way over here.
Yeah.
So before it gets, before it gets to the point where it's hurting us that we can't be together or whatever case may be, is we need to, we need to stop and keep it at a friendship level. So that's basically what we've done since then. And
yeah, still friends to this day. You still friends? Okay. Now, Little James, I also want to get into a little bit. I want to just jump into you was in drag. At the time, I don't think me and Little James. I didn't really know Little James like that. So I was at the Baltimore Bowl. Who bowl was that? Little James.
Father Tony Bowl.
Father Tony Bowl. Shout out to Father Tony. We was at his bowl, and Little James actually. Some of you look like hi. And Little James, you walked. I think you had somebody. Who was on your team? You had some other family. Boom.
Now Revlon.
Okay. And I saw you at that bowl. Now, Little James, would you ever like get up and drag? Cause you look big high.
You mean like getting dragged
like
24/7?
No, I mean I know you want to do it 24/7, right?
At another ball.
At another ball.
Yeah.
Like,
If it was a calling for it, I would.
You would. Yeah. You would. Hey, Little James, what's next for you? Like for your whole bowl, we're gonna get into personal life too, because like. Speaking of that, since you said Dante said something about people being in school, Little James, what are you doing productive with your life?
Right now,
I work.
I do have a job. That's about it.
That's it. I just work. And have a nice place. I'm in home. I'm here. Now, yeah, back to you work. Now, Little James, now what's next for you? Like, are you doing more? You're gonna do more traveling, like hit the Midwest, hit like LA, like what's next for Little James?
As far as the ballroom scene goes, I mean, if it comes, if it comes like 4th of July, I may be going to Chicago, but I think I'm hitting more for LA. So 4th of July, I'll be in LA or Chicago, one of the two. I'm actually thinking about switching my category.
Oh,
not completely switching, but just showcasing a new category.
And what can you give us a little bit on the show? Is it sex siren?
No.
Is it? I mean, you said you.
I thought about it. My boyfriend said no.
He said no. Yeah, I think I would prefer if I had a boyfriend in the scene.
He works sex siren.
He works sex siren. Yeah, wait. Now speaking, but we never got into it. Who is your boyfriend, Little James?
His name is Little David Khan.
And what do he work?
Catboy sex siren.
Catboy sex siren. Oh, okay, that's work. Now, Little James, can you give us a little taste of what you might be doing? Showcasing it?
Well, once I got in the house, I've been around nothing but runway, so I'm actually good at both. I can do both. I think, honestly though, I want to do All American. I'm kind of tired of the feminine part. Yeah, like the feminine Vogue film part. Like I'm just actually getting comfortable with the selling it and doing all the extra stuff. Yeah. So I think I'm hitting more for All American. But a lot of people in my house are saying if I was to switch, they think I should do European.
Now, do you want to wait until you probably get like another up the year under your belt before you go under?
Yeah, it's not something I'm gonna just jump in and just completely pay Vogue film. So.
Oh, won't you know what, Little James? Won't you try that at Kiki function first and see what it gives you? Did you ever do it?
I didn't do it yet, but I am thinking about it.
You should try. I think that would be cute. Now, you said you want to do some more traveling. Get your name more out there. Now, Little James, can we get our shout out? I'm so mad we gotta go. Shout outs. We need your shout outs. We need your shut the fuck up. Let's go with shut the fuck up first. Little James. Now you know James the watcher. I love because he watched the show. Because Little James be hitting me like, bitch, when you put the next video up? And Little James, I need a shut the fuck. Now shut the fuck up can be in a good way, Little James. It can be in a bad, but it's really in a bad. It's like
no, I'll leave the good ways to the shout out.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Basically, Little James. For people who don't know that watch the show, it just means calm down, take a seat, just take a seat for a minute, shut the fuck up. Little James, who needs to shut the fuck up? Real talk.
Tahim, shut the fuck up. It's so funny.
Do you see her on my show? She's my colleague.
All the time.
No, I'm saying, but do you see her on the show? I had a lot of bad reviews. People say they don't see it, they see it. What do you think about her being on the show?
Honestly, Tahim, he seems like a bunch of drama. And and I'm not saying this because of my girlfriends or my, Jordan and anybody like that. It's just because every time he's on the show, it's always, y'all don't know me, why is your name, what are you doing wrong that your name is always in something? At first, I would think maybe it's everybody else, but after hearing it so many times, I'm starting to think it's you. Shut the fuck up.
From Little James. Who else needs to shut the fuck up, Little James?
Shut the fuck up. Who else needs to shut the fuck up?
Shut the fuck up. Little James, you shouldn't think it's hard.
I know.
Shut the fuck up. I know you have a lot.
I don't know. I don't think I have any more shut the fuck up.
You don't have no more shut the fuck up? Little James, come on, think hard. Little James, who need to calm down, Little James?
Chantel, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Who else needs to? Who need to calm down? Who need to take a seat, Little James? Who need a break?
Who needs a break?
Fam, going to a Twitch.
Ronaldo, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
sit down.
Did you see the clip?
It's funny because me and Ronaldo actually used to be close. Not close. We used to be cool. We had each other Yahoo. We spoke. We talked about everything. I beat him at the Baltimore Wolves ball. Ever since then, we've never spoke again ever.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
It was shade.
Right. So
shut the fuck up. Ronaldo. And happy belated birthday to her too. It's her birthday. Little Tony birthday. I didn't give her a shout out. I would love to see her interview her too. She's out here and this is her region, right? Now, any more shut the fuck up, Little James?
No.
No, shout outs.
Shout out to Katrina. Shout out to Lil Tony. Happy birthday. Shout out to my father, BJ Khan. Shout out to my boyfriend. Shout out to Fresh Revlon. Shout out to
shout out to Fresh.
Shout out to you.
Oh, thank you for coming out, Lil Jade. I love Lil Jade.
Taheem, is no shade. I'll give you a shout out. I really don't know you personally, but I'm just speaking on what I see.
Shout out to you, Taheem. And come on, Taheem. You can't. This is bad prize for the show.
Right. That's about it.
That's about it. Now, Little James, I would love to have you back on the show and come back to probably like season 3. Season 3 starts on August, you guys. I had so much fun. Your clip, Little James, should be up tonight, and we're gonna have a blast. Thank you so much again, Little James, for coming on. And everybody, you can catch me at the Legends Ball Walking Like Day performance, and you'll catch me at June 26th, where you could be. Little James gonna be, and that's about it. We're gonna be back on the Vicky.